I like to say new day, new opportunity, right? And sometimes the opportunities come to you, but you have to go to find the opportunities. And right now, there is a local organization, a career expo featuring seven local nonprofit agencies to be held April 3rd at the J and West Bloomfield. And I don't know about it, but we are being joined today by Director of Business and Career Services at Gesher Human Services, Jason Charnas, to talk more about that. Thank you for joining us, Jason.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes to share about this great event we have.
Absolutely. So let's just get straight into it. You have a Metro Detroit nonprofit career expo, like we said, April 3rd. Just talk about the inspiration behind it and the overall insight of what's going on.
Sure, absolutely. So we have a great group of nonprofits that we have brought together. It's a great way for folks that are looking for employment, thinking about a career shift or a career change or a new job, to come and not just to talk and to apply for jobs, but the opportunity to meet face to face with hiring professionals, HR professionals, get to know them, let them get to know you face to face. It's a different experience face to face than it is through email or even a phone call. Whether it's the perfect job or a similar job, whether it's not even the right opportunity yet, but to get to know you, you can talk about the kinds of jobs you're interested in, job seekers, employers. It's just a great opportunity. And if that was all we were doing, that would be awesome. But we've got so much more at this event really geared towards supporting job seekers. So Gesher Human Services is an organization that works with job seekers every day. And we have a large number of certified professional resume writers on staff. Our staff will be there to assist folks that want help writing a resume, updating a resume, or at least getting started and then making an appointment to continue that work and to finalize that resume. But to show up, to get some help on a resume. We have also headshots. We have a photographer who's taking headshots. It's a great way to update a LinkedIn profile. Wow. Something, again, free. I want to make that clear. There's no charge to attend as a job seeker. There's no charge for help with your resume, right? There's no charge for those LinkedIn headshots. We're really trying to support job seekers so that they set themselves up for the best opportunity possible as they start looking for employment.
Great information, Jason, and thank you for providing that overall scope of the things that's going on with the event. I kind of want to backtrack a little bit, if you don't mind, and ask what was the inspiration behind this event? Why does it even take place, and why does it take place at the location that it does also?
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the things that was happening a year and a half, 2 years ago, there were high number of job openings. Employers were really struggling to find job seekers to fill open positions. Without those open positions, especially in these local nonprofits, there's a lot of really great work that simply isn't able to get done. So we said, how can we help, right? We have these job seekers on one side that we're working with day in and day out. How do we bring them together with employers who have open positions? And so that's what we did. It's just a great way to match people with jobs, match employers with job seekers, and give people that opportunity all in one place. So yeah, I can call and I can drive down as a job seeker. I can send an application. Not the same as meeting face to face. And so the inspiration was, how do we make this easier? How do we connect folks that are looking for employment with organizations that are doing good work, working meaningfully in our communities? And how do we make those connections? And this is where this idea came from. It's not a unique idea, but the real spin that we really have is we're also able to help with LinkedIn headshots, resumes, and we have a lot of other services on site to answer questions, whether it be for somebody who is looking for some financial education information or home buyer information, wants to really explore a career shift or a career change, but no idea what to do or how to do it. We've got folks on site that'll be able to have a conversation, to schedule some meetings, and also share information on our computer classes for job seekers. We've got a lot going on.
Yes, definitely seems like there's a lot of different resources, not just about turning in a resume immediately and finding a job. It's the preparation leading up to it. Also, all great resources that are very vital to the process. Once again, join us, Director of Business and Career Services for Gesher Human Services, Jason Charnas, talking about their upcoming Career Expo with local nonprofit agencies, April 3rd at the J in West Bloomfield. So, Jason, what do you feel like was the ultimate disconnect, or is the disconnect between the people who are seeking jobs and those employers that are seeking these jobs to be filled? I mean, I know we had the pandemic a couple years ago that affected it. Are we still feeling the effects of the pandemic, or is it just a shift in people's mindset? What's really going on from your understanding?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that question. So I don't know that there's a disconnect specifically, but
Okay.
it's not always easy to find a job. There's a lot of folks that feel like I'm applying, I interview maybe, and I don't even hear back. This is a way to meet with people face to face. Am I a right fit? Is this the right job I should apply for based on the experience you're looking at on my resume, or we're talking about in person? And to be able to do that times a bunch of different organizations all at one time is a great way. It's a great way to say, okay, so you may have 5 or 6 or 8 different job openings. I'm not really sure which one's right for me, but I love what your organization does. I really care about your mission, or I want to learn more. It's hard to find time to get an HR professional to say, yeah, let's talk about this. Let's give you that time that you're asking for. So it's not necessarily the disconnect, it's the opportunity that we have to really make those connections. And it's going to be really beneficial. So listen, the event's 10 to 12. I encourage folks to come at the beginning, stay, get it done. I would love for folks to register, but they're also welcome to walk in at the end of the day. I want to make this easy for everybody including employers, right? I want to make this easy for the folks that are going to be participating. Show up, walk in, wide variety of job opportunities. We haven't even talked about the types of job openings. So let's do that for a quick minute. Part-time,
Yes,
full-time, weekend, right? A bunch of different opportunities. We have opportunities now, as all jobs are and all openings are, it's really fluid, right? So a job that's posted today or yesterday or last week may not be available. So I want to put that asterisk out there in case somebody's like, but Jason talked about, right? I'm doing my best. So roles in education, advancement, fundraising, marketing, communications, janitorial, direct support professionals, and supervisors of direct support professionals, security, accounts receivable and other accounting jobs, home health aides, caregivers, receptionists, CDL bus drivers. And so the variety is really pretty wide. And so if someone's watching and thinking, is this right for me? The answer is yes, come.
yes.
You've got the time. We should make the time, prioritize yourself and what your career and future could look like with this great opportunity.
I'm so glad that you elaborated on that, Jason, because I don't know where my head was, where our audience or listeners' head was as far as what kind of jobs are being offered. But you literally just went through an entire scale of different jobs: blue collar, white collar, production jobs, management jobs. It's all there. And then you all have the resources, which is very important. Resume building. I'm pretty sure you can help with interview tips and things of that nature. Negotiating power. It's so important to learn the skills of interviewing face to face and the value of those face to face conversations rather than the phone interview or even a Zoom interview nowadays. That face to face makes a complete difference, Jason. And I'm glad you all provide those resources.
Yeah, absolutely. It's always tough to be in a position where you are looking for employment, and to be able to make all of these connections at one time is great. And look, we don't know what connections might happen at the event, but we know we've had people find lots of success on both sides of this. And it's really ultimately a partnership between job seekers and employers what's going to work? How do we make this connection? Is this right for you? And is this right for me? And it's a great way to figure that all out at one time.
Yeah, I couldn't agree better. Jason, any additional information that you want to give out to the community? Any other things that's going on with your organization or that you want to just tell us about?
Yeah, absolutely. I know people are working and maybe still thinking about a new opportunity or a new career path. And this isn't a place and a time that they can come. They can still call us at Gesher Human Services, call me directly, and we'll be able to help set somebody up to work one-on-one with somebody on my team to assist with whatever their specific and individual needs are. And I think that's the key. It's what are those individual needs? Maybe somebody's needs are simply, I want to stay at home and join a Zoom webinar and learn how to update my resume. We have those programs also.
Okay.
So in person, over Zoom. But what a great opportunity for anybody who's thinking, is this right for me? The answer is yes, let's talk, let's figure out what that looks like for you individually.
100%. And if it's not right for you, it could be right for someone else you know. So please pass the word. Thank you again, Director of Business and Career Services for Gesher Human Services, Jason Charnas. Thank you again for your time, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the opportunity.